Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. David, another episode in our legendary Skaven campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Sorry, Runtime Broker, this Windows 10 program came on and just all of a sudden took up, just confused my computer and thought it was taking up 20 gigs of space on my hard drive. So basically what that meant is I couldn't close the file. I was just recording an episode. I only got like 5 or 10 minutes in, and I was just kind of explaining some of my strategic decisions on the map and kind of what I wanted to do next. The TLDR of that is I got an agreement with the these vampire counts over here diplomatically. I agreed to go to war with the dwarves here in exchange for a trade agreement. So now I have really, really good diplomacy with them. For now. Vampire Coast. So they really like us. And they're really strong. I mean, they have a lot of territory through here, but I don't really care. I don't need all that stuff. It'd be nice to have, but whatever. I just really want this ritual resource site, and I want to deny that from the elves. So, and they don't have anything in this area. We're going to look at it. That's all people that don't mind fighting. So after we clean up the south, now I did figure out I started a techless, legendary techless campaign. I'm not going to go through it for a while. I'm going to wait till some DLC comes out. I am releasing a Lizardman campaign, which it'll already be on the channel for quite a long time by the time we get to this episode. But there is a ritual site down here that I need to grab. So I was going to fight these dwarves anyways and just start here and just sweep my way down this coast. I do think that this one army can probably hold everything. They're sending at least 2 or 3 armies over here. But the reason is we have such a baller garrison over here. I just don't see them dealing with us. And like this army's so strong. Once you get that pestilent priest with the plague furnace or whatever, it's just lights out. Like that thing is so strong. It's by far my favorite caster in the game. He's so good. He's so good. I really like the vampires too from the vampire counts, but they're so good. Anyways, let's go ahead and fight this. And these guys could come over here and fight me directly after if they wanted to. I probably should have looked into that. Let me actually just encircle here and just see if I can handle that. I mean, I can see how the battle goes. I do have 16. Now, they are trying to beeline directly for my Altar of the Horned Rat over here. Which, he can come down here and deal with that. Can they get through here? There's got to be a little bridge or something they can run across, right? There's something in here they can probably run across to get over here. I think. I don't know. I mean, no, it's saying they can't. They don't have enough movement because they're in the jungle right now. Maybe they can't get over here. Okay, let's go ahead and fight him. Really? Y'all think you're going to win this. Now, I don't remember if he has the plague. This guy does not have the plague furnace, I don't think. Huh. They really think they're going to win that. Which food do I have? Excess. I'm at 90%. I could do a couple of food here. I'm going to get some more if I kill him. Okay. Yeah, I just don't see any way they win. Now, I did say I'm not really sure, I haven't done Skaven in probably about a week or so. I've been doing some Wizardman stuff for a little bit because I stockpiled so many episodes. Now, I do have Skaven slaves in here, so this is not like the most primetime army ever, but I think it's good enough to get the job done. Because a lot of this is artillery, and while artillery is good against me, you know, summoning the rats behind him is probably going to be pretty efficient. Yeah, he does not have the plague furnace, does he now? I forgot what level this guy is. What does he have? Okay, we've got Pestilent Birth. I should have looked at this first. Wither. Okay, so he's got all the good spells. So this is definitely my weaker of the armies, but I still feel pretty confident with it. I mean, I guess we'll find out. It is fun to play as the Lizardmen. You know, Skaven's still my favorite. I really, really like the Skaven. I like their playstyle, I like their lore. They have very creative, fun units. I mean, the Skaven are just my favorite. But, I do like the Lizardmen. The Lizardmen are a lot of fun. They have a lot of unique, interesting units. It's a different style. Like, they have some of the most powerful units in the game, but they are expensive. So you can't field as many armies as you can with the Skaven. So you really have to, it makes your macro a little bit more difficult. Now what can we fire these into? Longbeards? Right there, that's be fine. They don't have any coral. Why are they not firing on me? They don't have coralers? Hello? There we go. I gotta get better about it. I gotta remember to actually click on the, like when you summon units, they don't automatically fight, so you have to click on them to make sure they're actually fighting. No, 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 stop that. Let's go ahead and fire over here. Over here is fine. Where y'all going? Come on. Let's wrap around. Get over here and get these dudes. Come on. Let's just hold fire. Actually, can we fire on these guys? Alright, let's just hold. Yeah, I don't really care about the lords. I just want to kill... Kill everything but the lords. The lords just take forever to kill. Doesn't even matter. Who cares? I should go ahead and kill this dude right here. God, these dudes are just taking forever to, like, gosh, get out of here, bro. Red ogres are just so strong. I love them, dude. I just love the Skaven. I love the way they fight. I love their just their units, different compositions. It's great. They're my kind of people. These are my people. Fire on that dude, huh? Couple of lucky shots on him, let's see. Yeah, oh, we did get a hit. It's not Hitmone, dude. Oh, we did get a stun on him. Oh, we knocked him off the map. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. Are you trolling? Like, what? I mean, what did I lose? I didn't even lose a battalion. Clan rats against, like, a ton of just much higher tier stuff. Ogre domination. Plague Priest did pretty well, too. Or the Plague monks. I think we can beat them if those elves come over here. I'm going to go ahead and just take this place. I don't have any excess food. I'm going to need some of these foods for other fights, probably. So...
Take precious things. One watches me.
Couple of rats here. Okay, they got a couple units hanging out here. Chiboy or whatever. That's pretty weak. That's gonna be real juicy if I sack that, though. How many diamonds am I exporting? Now that I have a trade partner. Constructed. Constructed, huh? Who is? Okay. I'm not making money right now, unfortunately. I gotta figure out how to, like, unobstruct that. How much would they be taking? They'd be taking 100%, wow. I didn't think they'd let you do that, but I guess because they own so many towns, maybe it's based on towns now. Back in Warhammer 1, if you traded with people, if you had one trade partner, you might be able to trade like 30% of your stuff to them. But I guess, like I said, because they're such a huge faction, maybe they'll get all of it. That's actually extremely valuable if they'll take 100%. It means, you know, I could make a lot of money off of this, like maybe 3,000 gold or something at some point. Okay, much money? Making some decent income, not insane, but kind of doing the Skaven wheel just so that I make more money, but I feel like that's really greedy too. I need to. Well, this only costs 1 growth and gives you growth. Skaven settlements are just so great too because they have growth and they like I don't know. I just really like the Skaven design after playing some of the other factions. I think they're very well thought out. -10 per turn is going to be annoying, but we could deal with it. I'm worried about getting attacked by some of these other places. They aren't even going for Itza, which is insane to me. Now, I'm not going to be able to finish this place. The cool thing about Skaven, though, is you don't have to have all things in the province for it to be useful. Like, I could just take out Ketsa here and just have, like, 2 things in the province and still make it profitable and useful. I mean, off of just 1 town, my public order is only -5 because of corruption. It's only -5. You know, it's just a lot easier to manage your public order with Skaven, which seems weird. You'd think Skaven wouldn't have very good public order, but they have some of the best public order in the game on Legendary. Just straight go for the money. I want one of these pins here. I think I need walls, but just have anything. None of these have anything fancy right now. I think I'm gonna go for this just so that I can get those walls. I think walls are the most important thing right now, so that these guys don't come in here and mess with me. Go for the walls here.
Time to eat, leaders.
So special at this place again. It's got growth. That has a lot more slots. It's nice. Is there a... Oh, here's the special building. What is it? Emerald Pools? Oh, nice. I just noticed that. Get a lot of plants. Growth. Casualty replenishment. Okay, I'll take it. 10%. How much cash? We're not making any cash hardly here. Not yet. Let's go ahead and get a public order building. I'll grab some growth. I don't think it's worth upgrading this just yet. Alright, so we got that under control. Run this guy over here. Warp shard armor. I still need to raid a little bit more. I haven't raided for 500 gold yet. And I decided over here, it's just too risky to sally out and fight these guys because these dragons can almost literally one-shot me if they land and hit me for like 600. Like this guy, you know, it can one-shot these people. And these are pretty high-level things. I really don't want them to die. So what I've decided to do down here is just try to get Queek down here as fast as I can to help. Now, if they want to attack me on a siege, that's a little different because then I'm going to have towers firing at these dragons. These dragons are pretty close to one-shot territory too. Just the problem is they're going to get the first hit on me because they're flying. So they just get to fly down and get a free hit on me, typically. Or they could just breathe fire on me. So, those are all problems. Alright, can't move with him. Everyone else is all good, I think. Oh, I was going to go scout with him, that's right. I don't really need, like, I know where the thing is, but I guess I can scout the armies that are down here and just sort of see what's up. Okay, and I wanted to put him in this army, but I can't do that yet. just have him scout this out a little bit and just sort of see what's up. So I'm going to take on the Netrek Brotherhood pretty soon. What are we working on? Distilled poisons. Okay. Eyes everywhere is pretty good. That extra ambush chance. But I really need to get over here and get to Ultimate Experiments. And this. New Warp Zone uses. All of those are very good. Okay. Check all these buildings real quick. Since it's been a little bit since I've played, I just want to make sure that everything's where it needs to be. Oh, I just noticed I have local recruitment going on. Yeah, we can just do public order there. I don't think I need any. Oh, that's all just chilling. It's fine. So it appears that we've stabilized that. We might as well upgrade that so we can get the shields. And maybe Storm Vermin. I mean, I'm getting to the point where Storm Vermin might actually make sense because I have so much money and I don't really need more than 4 armies. I don't think to control all my territory, so maybe just upgrading the clan rats into Storm Vermin at this point. At least with Queek, might make sense. I don't really need tier 5, I don't think. How much is it? 7,200. Why would I need tier 5? I'm trying to think. I mean, it would give me 2 more building slots. I already have a recruitment center right over here. I just feel like that's not a good use of my gold. If I'm selling 100%, I might as well upgrade it. I didn't think I was going to be selling that much. I don't think I need tier 4 here. I do need another recruitment center. I mean, this place would be like okay as a recruitment center, but I don't know. It has a port and a gem mine, so this place is probably better. I need recruitment. I think that's all good though. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, don't need to do any rights right now. Okay, I think we're all good. Let's see what we got here. Can't do anything with him. Oh, we can upgrade one of these if we want. Another 2 growth. Recorder's fine. Yeah, we do want more ports. Okay, we'll do this one. Are they coming at me? No, they're going up there, huh? Okay, I thought for sure they were coming for me. Maybe taking that road is the fastest way to get over to my place, so they don't have to run through the jungle. Because they don't have the underway. Huh. Well, I don't get replenishment if I fight him here in the underway. Where did this army even come from? I guess it was somewhere nearby, but not exactly near, like on top of me. My units are pretty hurt. I don't get a garrison. There's no reason to fight them here. I mean, I think I probably could beat them, like, legit. I'd lose a lot of clan rats if I did it, but I think I could beat them with just rat ogres and just my ability to summon up, you know, like an extra 10 stack of clan rats. But it's a little risky. I'll just at least get the replenishment for a turn, and then I'll go down and fight them. I don't think they're going to run from me. I think they're going to think they can beat me. Everyone always underestimates the rats. We're bandits of crow, huh? Okay. Oh, is this them? Did they just hire? I don't remember seeing them have all that stuff, unless this is another army that was just kind of sort of around there. Okay. Yeah, we got that replenishment and all this. We don't have an assassin with me, so I don't have as much replenishment as I would like, but... Sure. So you can Death Frenzy everyone in your whole squad for 14 upgraded. Does it not give any points off or any of that stuff? Huh. That's kind of lame. So you don't get points off with this guy like you do with other casters. And having that rocket's okay. Huh. Yeah, unless they didn't hotfix or change that, did they? This guy gets points off, right? Yeah, he gets points off. Huh. Okay, I guess it's because they just are kind of like a hybrid class. They have all these like bonuses, but they aren't the Grey Seers. The Grey Seers can also get their magic, the Ruin, but they get a couple more spells over here. 14's just so... I just don't think I'd ever spend it, honestly, on that. I'd just much rather just summon more stuff. Have that much missile infantry. I mean, Doom Rocket is pretty cool. The thing is, I'm not going to be near artillery. Like, that's the issue, is he's not ranged, so he can't fire from a distance, so it doesn't make sense for him to stand next to artillery. I guess we'll just get these kind of buffs here, and then maybe some of the stuff down here. The Doom Rocket I'm pretty disappointed with. Honestly. Okay, we're going to crush some more dwarves. This episode of the slain dwarves. We are still a little dinged up from last time. You guys are moderately more serious. I still think we can get them, though. If our rat ogres are healthy, we can do it. We might even get an ambush on them. Yeah, we did get an ambush. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we'll get a couple. Spend a little bit here.
Fight! Kill! Death frenzy!
Skaven are just so funny, too, man. I like them. Oh, those dwarves are heavily armored. He just has some garbage clan rats. There's no way. No way he can do it. We'll give him a 15% chance. Alright, bro. Just because this army is like 1/4 of the value of their army or something like that. Oh, we get a downhill charge on him too. Actually, how do I want to do this? Okay, I want the rat ogres over here tearing all this up, and then I just want these clan rats just to get in here and... Clan rats here. Plague monks can help us with the back line over here. Plague monks can tear up the catapults. And we could just put the these over here, just so that I can fire into the back. So I'm going to fight from here and then just fire into their back with these. And that'll at least put the Contaminate debuff on them, so maybe they run a little bit faster. So we're going to collapse the right flank. We'll have this guy charge in with the rat ogres down here. The plague priest and this guy can just get in here and just tear it up. Let's go ahead and make sure we get these little clowns out of here. I do think maybe they could stand to change the menace from below a little bit. Maybe nerf the amount that you can have. I don't know, like you... It's like maybe nerf the range so that it's near your lord. It has to be within like 100 units of your lord, just kind of like with a plague priest or even 60 units, so that you can't go across the whole battlefield, but you can still put it behind people. I don't think it's too overpowered, honestly. Like they really need that extra bulk, but the fact that you could put it on artillery on the back line is a little... That might be a little much, but I mean, on the flip side, you know, the rats don't really have a good, like, fast unit that can get back there. I mean, the best you're going to get is rat ogres, really, because you don't have cav, you don't have flying units. So you just really don't have a good solution to artillery unless you can spawn stuff on them on the back line. But, I mean, I guess you could still spawn stuff and just run at them. Or if they make it, I mean, another way they could balance it is make it Skaven slaves and not clan rats. That might be a better way to balance it. Make it like Skaven slaves instead of clan rats. Now, let me see. Okay, I guess the summon rats do not get the bonus. I thought they did get the bonus, and then someone pointed out in the comments that they don't get the bonus, which is true. So, you know, just make it slaves and make it have a, maybe... just some kind of lighter cast range that's relative to where your lord is. So if you put your lord on the back line, then yes, you can cast stuff on the back line, but just anywhere on the map is probably too much. So just like Skaven slaves with swords or whatever, or even with spears, I think would be a little more balanced. Just make it Skaven slaves and then have a closer cast range, spawn range. The realistic camera won't let me go over there yet. We might have to fight these guys again, which is why I'm just trying to close them out here. Yeah, everything else about him feels good. I mean, we've had so many good fights in this campaign so far. This is, I think this is the best campaign that I've had in terms of just like constant excitement. I mean, like I said, I can't even remember another campaign where you're like in turns 100 and you're still getting like pretty like respectful fights, and the campaign's not totally locked up yet. But yet it doesn't feel like it's too hard or too impossible. Like I feel like I am making meaningful progress. This is something that I've seen people complain about elsewhere, where they're like, "Oh, you know, it's you don't feel like you make meaningful progress because the upkeep is just so high you can't even field like a lot of armies and stuff like that." And that's true. That does make it harder. But I am, you know, it takes longer to completely lock up the game, so the momentum doesn't hit critical mass as fast as it did in the last game, but I feel like you do make meaningful progress. And then there will be some mods, you know, Steel Faith Overhaul, I can't wait till that comes out. I'm going to do another mod. I think there's a Skaven, Legendary Lord is one of the first ones that's going to come out, I think. It's what it looks like. I'm not sure who it's going to be. I would imagine Thankwall needs to be in there somewhere. But, you know, I've heard some people say it could be some other people too. But I will definitely do that campaign. I'll probably do that one on the Grand campaign. Skaven would make a great Grand campaign faction. Because they just have such great city management. Draft Master. Of course, Lightning Strike, Quartermaster, all mine, all that good stuff.
Victory! Now eat, swallow, defeated. Now die, die! Battle! Cowards answer to me! Send them away! More slaves, more power. Even great clans answer to me.
is cheap. Or do I want... I mean, Lightning Strike is so good. I don't think I'm going to have to strike multiple armies down. I mean... Yeah. Life is cheap. It's just so good. You gotta have it. That replenishment's a big deal. When does this guy get his furnace? 13. Okay, so we're one turn away from going into superpower mode. Guess just earthing. I don't know. I might get 1 point in this. I think maybe it'd be useful at some point. Earthing, I don't overcast anything hardly. I'm really not even using Wither as much as I thought I would. Because the other stuff is just so cheap and so good. I guess I'll get it. You know, there might be some situations down the line where I would want that. Yeah, so that 20 stat came from over here or something. It wasn't the one that was sitting in this town. Dash back into town. I could, but if I did that, then I won't be able to recruit. I could just get normal sword and shield. That'd be better against dwarves, obviously, but I'm also intending on coming over here and wiping out some high elves. And I'm gonna need spears for them. Actually, before we do that, let me walk all the way down here just so that I have a better visibility and better jump range. And then we can... These two have higher defense, though. All I need to do is hold them in place. Like, these don't do the damage. It's the rat ogres that do the damage. Where did these humans go? They ran back. This guy does have an assassin. This assassin needs to go over with this army eventually. Okay, I thought they were going to come at me. Are they hiding? Are y'all being shy? Got our tier 5. Now that's a garrison. Dude, their garrisons are really strong. Like, I was looking at the Lizardmen garrisons are a joke. Like, the Skaven have far better garrisons than you would suspect, and they have far better public order. The Lizardmen actually have pretty good public order, though, with some of their buildings, and they have insane leadership. They're just, like, unbreakable. But their growth is really low. Their units are very expensive. I mean, they're good in their own way. I'm just a rat at heart, I suppose. Is this seriously what they're sending at me for a tier 2 ritual? Are y'all trolling? I still think, I mean, we almost had this army wiped out by these guys, so we are still getting good fights. You know, it's not just that we're going to keep steamrolling. It's just that, like, what the AI is sending at me right now for, like, the default rituals is kind of silly. Wait, hold on. Didn't I do the math? Okay, I remember now. I did the math on these, and these were not worth it. I remember looking now. Like, these port upgrades and stuff, they're not worth it. I'm pretty sure, right? I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? But yeah, you're only getting 75 extra gold, and then with this, getting 150, so you're getting 175 plus the 60%, but then you're getting minus 50%. So it's not worth it. I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. It seems like I have infinite cash right now, but I really don't. If I'm going to start upgrading my rosters to have some higher tier units, maybe start getting some storm vermin. Maybe eventually I could get one like abomination or something to help with dragons.
Your demise is certain.
Can I hire an abomination here? I can't remember if I can or not. No, I can't. I didn't think they were really worth it, but, you know, they might be good just to stick on a dragon, just so that they, you know, could just tie them up for a while. Now, they are very expensive. They do get plus 15 versus large. I think dragons will still beat them up. These guys might have a really good, like, stun animation one-on-one. I'm not really sure. They do regenerate, which is not going to matter that much, I don't think. They are weak to fire damage. I don't know, like, if they have a nice, like, stun animation, like, if they can knock dragons back because they're so big, that could actually be pretty useful. Kind of like an Ragnarok spider. I don't know, we could try them out. The Doom Wheel I was not particularly enthused about. The little Plague Bearer guys that throw the poison is a decent solution to dragons, but dragons will just get in their face. Southern Sentinels. Great this. There might be a universe where we want some Storm Vermin there. Maybe I can start running at least a couple of Storm Vermin with halberds to help out with the a little bit more with the dragons. Okay, what else? Okay, let's go ahead and start running him back down. Get together with my main army. Oops. Who else did I need to move? Was it? This guy's already moved, right? No, I can't move him up here. Okay. Get him over here with this army eventually, someday. Trying to move a bit faster, it's just there's so many towns I'm trying to manage right now. And so many armies. Well, I thought they're all beelining for my town. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, now these guys are stepping up. Okay, so they're trying to, like, backdoor me, I guess. Mong actually likes us, what? Okay, so these guys can siege me and knock me out here. I could pull them back to deal with it, but I'd rather just jump over and start taking all this stuff.
Underground, overground, Skaven our way.
Should be able to move from here over to here in one turn. If I can't, I can just go ahead and... I don't think they can hit me in one turn. I should... Well...
Most masterful of masters.
Yeah, they should be able to hit me in one turn. Now, I forgot I can't retreat if I do that, but... Well, they can. I'm in range. I think even if I'm tired, though, I can still beat him. Maybe this will bait him into coming at me because I'm tired. Because all my summon stuff is not going to be tired. Let's just go under. We'll take out this place. Looks delicious.
Now we did it. Move, march.
I need to get to this ritual resource, but I think just grabbing these towns on the way is probably okay.
Assassinating the mortal. Warlord Queek. Run for Morris.
They're gonna attack me this turn, probably, just because I'm, like, right there. They kind of have to. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and grab Blake.
This way. Untrusted worm. Poison after. Open them.
Oh, I forgot to run this guy a couple of turns, I think.
Blessed filth.
Yeah, it is worth because I need to get that engine thing here that gives me the extra money. So that's worth to get to the tier 3 in the main place. It's not in the secondary places. Might as well. It's fine. Alright, just level 2 is where we get the recruitment, extra recruitments. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Extra gold, public order.
Fog of pestilence.
Can't do anything there. And they're about to hit some more rituals over here. The Beastmen are out of it, pretty much, but the Nagarond and Watharan are still in there. Or Lothern. Alright, they're gonna troll, they're gonna attack me this turn. Or is Queek gonna clean them all out next turn? Who is this? This is my main army. Or not my main, but one of my good armies. Dwarves again. I feel like some of my fans on the channel are writing the code for the AI here in terms of like what they for the auto resolve with dwarves, because dwarves are the most beloved faction on the channel by far. Like people love the dwarves, love them. Like I said, I like them, but they've got some tactical issues. This is, yeah, this guy's not tired. This guy's in the underway. Okay. How to get reinforcements? I'm so close to the town that it's reinforcing. Okay. I mean, we'll get a 5th one just to be safe, but I feel like this shouldn't be an issue. They just cannot handle that Plague Priest, man. Oh, we get a cool map. Is this going to fight us in the underground? Even though it's not technically an interception battle. Nice. I don't think it counts as an interception battle. I wish it did. And if I win, you know, they don't get to run. Not if I win. When I win. They don't get to run. Actually, I mean, group 3. It's got some upgrades with these guys, so I'm gonna be a little bit stronger. It's a pretty sweet looking map, honestly. I wish they would like use terrain more, like where you like try to infiltrate and go into a place. Like there's some custom maps that do this very well, where you fight like these really cool custom battles. Maybe I should do more of those. People might like those. I've seen them for Warhammer 1, I just never did any of them. But they probably would be a lot of fun to try to fight some of them on hard. Oh, they're keeping their hordes back to help defend their artillery. That's pretty smart, actually. Get into that back line. No, not Plague. Pestilent Birth. There we go. Whoa, whoa. No, no, no. That's too much friendly fire. Just hold fire. Whatever. I don't want to friendly fire my own people too much. It's not very Skaven-like, I know. Some kind of lord. I don't care. I mean, it's going to take me like a million years to carve up all their lords. I just kill everything else, and then the lords eventually will die. They'll get scared and just run away or something. Yeah, I mean, it does take you quite a long time to carve up the lords, but everything else is, you know, everything else is up for grabs. Yeah, just ignore the lords and just kill everything else. It's like episode of the Fallen Dwarves. It would be fun. I know that Skaven are going to have some kind of start position in the old world. It'd be cool if other factions did too. But I know Skaven will in Skaven Blight, which is like their capital. Bronn. That's awesome. That's one of my favorite characters in Game of Thrones. And kill the lords if we can get some extra items or something. Where's this dude? Oh, it's just Longbeards. I don't care. Get the lords though. Give me their items. Those delicious items. Just so many, dude. Like I said a couple of episodes ago, I was just laughing, you know, so hard when people were just like, it doesn't feel like they're a swarming faction. There aren't enough units. Should be 400 in a stack. I'm like, bro, let me tell you, you're gonna surround them, and it's gonna feel like you have overwhelming numbers. Like, they definitely fulfill that Skaven fantasy if they're just everywhere. They're just like your worst nightmare. Just these weird, like, rats. Just taking over. At least for me, they do. I mean, maybe people want, like, their processor to just explode because there's just so many units on the field with Skaven, but you know, for me, I feel like they definitely do not have a problem completely enveloping the enemy. I mean, it's almost impossible. Like, I was playing against Skaven as Lizardmen, and, you know, we do smash them early game. Minor spoiler there, but, I mean, they almost take us on the first battle, but it's just almost impossible to get, like, flanks. Because they just tie you up. They just summon so much stuff, and they just pin you in, and you can't really, like, use charge bonuses against them. You can't really get good positioning against them, or it's very hard to, because there's just such a huge wall of them. Like, I almost never get flanked as Skaven, because they just can't. No one's going to have more units on the field than I do. Most of the time. I did lose my one catapult, that one fight against the Lizardmen, where they had all those huge monsters, but that was mostly just from me not paying attention. We could have tied those up if we wanted to. What that noise is? Is that just from the ritual or something? Bold. Murdered a bunch of people. Okay. Alright, so looks like they didn't go for me. Now, how did they get their dragon back? I thought he was just level 21. Maybe after 5 turns he gets his dragon back? Is that what it is? I thought he was just level 1. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, now I should be able to fight him without reinforcements. I can lightning strike so that these guys will not reinforce, and then that way there's no way they're going to die. Because I do not want them showing up at this fight at all. Because they could just cheese me so hard just by just going in and attacking him. So I'm going to lightning strike to make sure I don't have reinforcements. Actually, they're not letting me lightning strike. Why not? He has lightning strike. Why can't I lightning strike? Alright, well, we got to keep everyone in the back then. I cannot auto-resolve this. That's just so scary that they could finish off some of this stuff if I do that, so we have to fight it manually. I'm really surprised, like, why don't I have a lightning strike option? Maybe because they don't have reinforcements and I do, so they're thinking, why would I ever want a lightning strike when I get reinforcements and they don't? But I just don't want to risk them dying. There's 45 turns, so I get -5 replenishment. Alright, well, we're gonna fight it. Alright, y'all thought you were bad, huh? Y'all thought you were bad, rolling up with all these dragons? You haven't met Queek yet. He's a serious OG. And I think I will buy the halberds for this, just to professionalize this army a bit more. Maybe upgrade these to the plague sensor bearers, so that I have just 3 of those in an army, because they're just tougher, and I have some extra cash right now. This is an ambush, right? Yeah. Where are the reinforcements coming in from? Over there. Okay, yeah, we need to just tie them up and just make sure. I could get another one of these too, these death runners. Wait, I thought this was ambush. I guess it's not. Why are they look like surprised? Oh, they're not. They're facing up. Okay. This is kind of a weird map. I don't think I've seen this one before. This is weird because I'm just like sieging outside my own town. Oh, they're trolling. They're going for my lords. Or where they're going for where they're going to spawn. I don't have any missiles, magic missiles, I don't think, on any of my units. Yeah, I could Pestilent Breath him. That might actually kill him. I keep forgetting I get a free one of these, but it has to be like right in front of you. You can't move it, it has to be directly in front of you. Oh, they are trolling, look at this. Yeah, come get it, boys. Did hit my own units there, but I don't really care that much. Get in here. Can we headshot this nuke? No, I guess maybe it doesn't hit flying units. Yeah, I don't have any magic missiles that can really hit them that well. I got one of them. Yeah, surround him. Don't let him up. Don't let him up. Y'all done made me pull out the bad boy here. Y'all made Queek come home. Kill them all, kill them all. Okay, we get this dragon. Get this dragon. No matter what. Okay, got him. Yeah, they must have gotten their lord back. Maybe they're waiting to get him back. I'm not really sure. Okay, but we saved our other army here, which is nice. This army's just so freaking sweet. Love it. I mean, it would be nice if I had some better anti-large. That's why I'm thinking I'm just gonna like put a bunch of halberds in here. You know, I was saying they aren't really that great, but I have so much extra money and just like for the best army I can get. You know, one of the only things that's gonna stop me right now is a lot of large units. And halberds aren't amazing solutions to those, but that's just one of the best that this Skaven have. Like I can use the, you know, the poison thrower guys. Maybe I could take like one battalion of them, but you know, if they get down there and actually fight them, it's harder to deal with that. Maybe I'll get one battalion of them. We'll see. I don't think warp cannons, or warp fire throwers are amazing right now. Like, they are cool. They're one of my favorite units. I just wish they didn't take 3 turns. If they were 2 turns, I might put one of them in here, but they're great early game. They're great against, like, unarmored units, like elves. They did some serious work early game, and they're one of my favorite units. And you know, I could use them in terms of like I could shred with these guys and then run back and then use the warp fire thrower, but I think just surrounding them with rat ogres is probably the best solution.
Release these, poor batch. Warp lightning conductor charged. A stiff tail.
I want the armor. Wait, who got the poison attacks? Okay, I got a lot of stuff there.
I, mighty warrior champion. Warlord Queek head taker.
Can I kill them all?
I am warlord.
I guess we'll find out, maybe.
Stab, stab, die, die.
Once again, I'm scared. I've got to just fight it normally.
Battle fight, yes, yes.
Because I'm scared that they're gonna... I'm just gonna run at them. Just gonna select all my units and just run at them. And we can probably do this fight in like 3 minutes or less. Seriously, they're not even sending a 20 stack at me? Like, I thought that the second one, there surely would be like all Chaos Warriors or something. And then like the third one, they start sending like Chosen at me. It's not gonna matter. It's just... Yeah, y'all are screwed. No, no, don't play that game with them. Let's kill everything else, whatever. Just let them run like the cowards they are. Come here, you cowards. Little axe thrower and whatevers. Where's their lord? Is he dead yet or what? Oh, skirmishers. Let's go. Come on. No. Oh, that's pretty nice. I forgot he had that. No, do not chase them in my other army. Do not want them to like run up and somehow like one-shot my dudes. Like, I killed all their crap, dude. Can they just like run off the field with their skirmishers yet? I mean, there's no way they win this. Like, they're just gonna run out of ammo. Whatever, I just run them out of ammo. Who cares? Just chase them until they run out of ammo. I mean, how do they not shattered yet? Benny Hill. Benny Hill. Chase him around. Okay, there we go. Let's get that out of here. Just run at him and just face check him with all the rats. Who cares? Just throw all the axes you got. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna kill enough to matter.
My win. Nothing. Scurry away, things. Quick, merciful.
I mean, I might as well get a bit more food here.
Tell all Queek comes. Swallow the whole of Quick moves. Warlord Queek Hetica. A stiff tail.
Right, arms dealer. Howling Warp Gale is kind of useful, actually. Actually, let me go ahead and... So that has some pretty good utility against dragons in particular. I could hold them still and then just bomb them with my bombardiers if I have one unit of those.
I had taken. Running dash.
I'm gonna hire some stuff. I need to go ahead and change this around to local recruitment. I thought I'd get more off of Queek. I thought they would start with even more chevrons. I guess they only start with 6. Clan rats start with 9. So they're not gonna get the bonus right away. We're gonna have to win a couple of fights with them, but yeah, they're just gonna be sturdier. God, you get 16 extra melee attack with the swords. Why is that? 16 extra melee attack and 7 melee defense and 8 weapon strength. I mean, maybe the halberds are just that trash. You get plus 15, but it's 48. That's not even the same amount of melee attack as these have. These have shields too. I think these do have much heavier piercing damage though, which is definitely relevant. 20 pierce versus 10 pierce. We'll think about it. Don't want to. Need to make sure these guys get their replenishment this turn. That's the most important thing. So I can actually walk out of the town here and just like, you know, run like right here or something. I can go ahead and recruit with him this turn.
Guide us, Horned One. Ready to lock.
Okay, and I can give him a priest.
The plague wind comes. Knows I dominate.
Give him alchemist. Oh, he's got a brass cleaver. That's pretty good. Dawnstone. Okay. He's almost immortal. That life is very cheap. Quartermaster. Lightning strike is nice, but I think quartermaster is fine. Save a little cash. I do have one globadier here. We've got 2 of these. This thing is pretty disappointing, honestly. I'd rather just have another globadier or just a normal catapult. These just seem so much like the normal swordsmen just seem way better in terms of damage. They just don't have as good of a time against like very large units, but just everything else. But that's what we need them for. We need them for large units. We don't need to worry about infantry. They should have higher defense, right? 43. No, they actually have lower defense. I mean, these have shields too. They're just going to have so much more staying power, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. We can get rid of these and hire these instead. Which those are 473. Those are super expensive though. And these, I'm trying to think, these will be kind of good against the undead, but these are pretty good against like archer groups in the back, but I don't need that because I can just summon clan rats on them. Yeah, this thing just kind of sucks. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that. Maybe get one more globadier. I think it's such a huge bonus against large. I got 28. 2 of these. Okay, let's go ahead and grab one more Globadier. These deal 69 damage, and these do splash against infantry. They're 430, and this is only 322, but that does 69, heavily piercing. This basically does, let's see, 28. This does 75 against large, with 72 of that being piercing, 77 total with 72 piercing. It's hard to tell what exactly that is, but that does area of effect. 105 armor. I think they're the same in every other way. It's just these are designed to be anti-large. But the damage is so similar. I mean, that extra little bit of cash I don't think is going to be a big deal. So I'm not going to have a lot of them. Maybe I'll just run one of these, and this can help against infantry blobs a little bit. I'll go with one catapult to force them to come to me. I think one is fine. What else? These are pretty disappointing. I'd rather just have Globadiers. More Rat Ogres. Want at least 6. Then I need a better front line. We can combine these. Clan Rats. Get rid of those. Want one of these. At least one Plague Sensor Bearer, and then a couple of Clan Rats or shields, I guess. Just halberds. It's going to be pretty expensive, but I am going to be gaining a lot of dwarf territory over there soon as well. Get rid of that here in a little bit and get one more halberd. I'm not sure if this is going to have enough business units, though. I need at least a 7 unit front of business. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3 if we go for one more. Maybe I don't need those. Maybe I run those instead of the Globadiers just because they have a bit more utility and they do similar damage against large. Or maybe I just don't run these at all and just run one more halberd. Let's just do that. Just run one more halberd. Yeah, because these are a lot more expensive than the Clan Rats. Once again, they're not worth the bargain, but just slot efficiency, obviously those are stronger, and I think I have enough disposable income. We're kind of closing in on like the last 40, 50 turns of the game, so I think we're good to go ahead and just beef it up a bit there. Okay. I think 2 halberds, then just make the rest just the sword and shield. I think that's fine. Okay, that's all good. What else do we have over here? We got Triven. Okay, we're gonna have to fight this next episode. We've had so many fights. We've had like 5 fights this episode.
They will die.
Unless they run from me. Which they won't. They think they can probably beat me. Actually, they don't. I kind of want to fight humans, though, because we haven't fought humans yet. So I might just go ahead and fight this. I don't know. I think we'll get to fight a better army than this. We're just going to massacre them, though. Especially with our menace. We'll figure that out next episode, though. We'll start off here. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.